Hey guys, uh, every time I'm trying to get into RAW when I'm doing a video, but it's not going really well. So this time I'll try just to be myself, and I want to show you how an application in Drag Attack is created. Just a second, I missed it. Here it is. And I want to show you how this application, presentable application, is created with HTML and CSS only directly in the browser, and this is like painting web content. Okay, I'm getting into the wrong row again. I'm feeling it, but I'll try really to be me. Okay. This object here is one of many more, but it could be considered as separate application. And the first thing, oh, I'm getting shy and I'm starting like doing an advertising or something. Okay. This is the object. Inside the Drag Attack Studio, as I can control the initial animation of this object, which is the appearance. Okay, and those are the states of this appearance, and they are all HTML and CSS, which can be, let's go here, it's more fancy, which we can control with DevTools. Any property, we can do anything, or we can use graphical interface, the graphical interface of Drag Attack, and use the mouse, and this brings a little more precision. Let me this element is in hover holder, and that's why we can't see, but the graphical editing of elements brings the art of web modeling. Of course, we can do everything directly here with numbers, and actually Drag Attack makes smooth transition between all numerical properties inside the HTML and CSS. All the numerical properties, if the elements match in neighbor states, Drag Attack makes smooth transition. I won't save that because I want to keep the initial animation of my application. And the other animations in this application are separate animations created again in the same studio, but split here with basic JSON configuration, which I won't talk now. Here you see the configuration, and down there you see the states with HTML. Okay, so that was the initial one, and I'll try to find the others to show you, because I have several applications, and I search the animation for that application. Here it is. So when you select HTML, you go to this one. Oh, strange. It's just the disappearing code. So this application is a little bit complicated, more complicated, because when I click element, studio element 39 with this ID, I go to animation 147. And when animation 147 ends, I go to animation 150. Okay, let's check that. Animation, okay. 147 was the first one. When I click 147, we saw that one. We go to 150. Here it is. Yes, we go to the HTML1. And when we are at 150, when we click Studio Element 41 in this animation 150, we go to 153. 153 probably is returned back from HTML to drag attack to the main screen. Let's check that. 153. Okay. Can I use this? No. Can I use this HTML? Okay. And probably 153. Drag attack HTML disappear. Okay. Exactly what we were expecting. And again, this animation is just HTML and CSS states that are making smooth transition between. And again, we can control each state of that animation with DevTools or with the graphical interface of drag attack. This time I'll move an element. I'll move it top and left. Come on. Move. Okay. And you can see how the style, the inline CSS of the element is changing, and you will see that only numerical properties are changing. In this case, top and left. That's all for this animation. Because it's a little bit complicated, let's find another one. I marked the more significant things, or maybe the applications with darker color when you are far from the object, and when only the color is the difference between them. When you are closer, you will see images, and when you are much closer, you will get the functionality inside. That's because of performance reasons. Okay, this black one is the first application. I'll go to the right and we see another one. This is an animation. Okay, this is a simple animation. It's not an application. There is no such JSON logic. But for example, you want to make an ad for something. You can create such movie. And let's check the CSS inside. Nice one. Okay, let's change something. What to change? Okay, here I'll change the color. You remember I set numerical properties, but you know that the CSS color can be numerical property also. It's not pure numerical, but everything that has a number in the value in CSS properties can be handled by drag attack and made smooth transition between those. In our case, there is no transition in the core here, but we will create such. And let's make the background dark green. Okay. And you see a little bit different animation now. With our small change directly in the browser. Okay, let's check for one more application. Funny guy. Something else you can see, it's the change of the rotation. Here, the last three numbers, and in the position. You can change the position, which are the first three numbers. And with every URL, you have the exact location you are, and you can send view to your friends. For example, getting this link and send it to someone. For example, you have something to sell or something to advertise, and you can go there and send it to someone. I'm searching for an application. I hope to find. Those are most animations, but hopefully we'll get an application somewhere. Only whiter elements. We know this application already. Okay, let's see for another one. This is an application. The same logic, but probably here will be with simpler logic. Yes, probably here is simpler. Okay, we have the initial zero animation, which is that one, directly in the object. Okay, and the other animations are, if we click, probably that's the first button here. If we click, we go to 144, the next one 45, the next one 46, and from 44, if we click 7, we go to the same one. Here it is. Okay. If we click the second thing, 45, which is also the same, for the three of the animations, the buttons are doing the same. In this way, in every animation, the buttons are doing the same thing. It's little broken, but anyway, let me try another one. I was inspired in the triangle effect at this period, probably. Another application. It's nice. I like it. And all of this without a line of JavaScript. You can do more complex applications. You can sell products, you can create articles with simple logics without JavaScript. Okay. Yeah, that was the last one, was for the finish. Yeah. That's all, guys. There is this space 9, and of course you can go to any other space. For example, space 1. There is more realistic applications here with real data inside. If you go back, you can read articles for drag attack and so on. Actually, when you go to dragattack.com, you just go to drag attack at point 0.000000. No rotation and no movement. Thanks, guys. See you.